Today I'm going to answer some questions that I got from Instagram. I might break this video up into parts depending how long it gets, but I'm going to try to get to all of these questions and answer them for you guys today. And if it's a bit noisy, it's just cars driving by, so just be aware of that. Okay, so the first one is, do you have tips concerning meditation? How do you clear your thoughts while you meditate? That's a really good question. I love meditation. I think it's so important, and for me, it's really the one thing that works to completely calm me down, and in a way, calming me down actually gives me energy to do things afterward in my day, so it's just amazing. Sometimes I do have challenges letting thoughts go, and it can be a little bit frustrating because you're making an effort to set time in your day to meditate and calm yourself down, but then it's kind of like you can get frustrated because the thoughts keep rushing in. Something that I really like, I use this one at night, is called binaural beats. You can find them on YouTube, and I believe it's just a certain frequency of sound, and it's kind of like a buzzing. I'll put a link to one of my favorite ones on YouTube that I watch all the time or listen to all the time, and basically it's like a buzzing sound that just really relaxes me for some reason. I'm not sure if it's everyone's cup of tea, but for me personally, I find that really good when you're trying to meditate. Another one, another technique that I use, and I learned this from Eckhart Tolle. I don't remember which book it was from. I think The Power of Now. And basically it is to focus on the space in between thoughts. So if you find that thoughts are popping up, instead of getting mad at the thoughts, just focus on growing the intervals of the space of nothingness in between the thoughts to kind of make it so the thoughts become less frequent. So when you let go of them and you have that moment of, I guess, silence or stillness, just focus on that and trying to make that longer each time. And meditation, like anything, becomes easier with practice. So the more frequently you meditate, the more often you do it, the more natural it will become, and you'll find your own techniques that work the best for you. I'm interested to know how you are generating an income now after quitting work. Okay, a lot of people have asked me this question, so I wanted to answer it in a video. So right now, while I am building up my YouTube channel and building up my life passion work, I'm earning an income through multiple different sources. One is YouTube, which I do earn enough to cover my basic expenses right now. And I also write and edit online, so that's like a temp kind of part-time income that I have as well. And over the past 2 years, to kind of supplement my income, I have taken on various temp work. So one of them being helping out at trade shows and things like that, things that are just like 1 week or 2 week jobs, just to bring in a little bit more income. But my main source of income is YouTube at the moment. Do you ever miss having a 9-to-5 job? Where is your favorite place to travel? And is there anywhere you are dying to go that you haven't been yet? Cute dress, by the way. Thank you. Okay, so that's a lot of questions. Do I ever miss having a 9-to-5 job? Yes, I do not miss the 9-to-5 hours aspect of it, but I do miss the social aspect of it and just to be around people. I definitely loved that in many ways. I also miss I used to manage a travel agency, by the way. That was my job, and I worked with about, depending on when, but anywhere from 5 to 10 people in the office. I definitely also miss the aspect of helping someone that is right in front of your face, like having a human interaction with a customer and hearing that they love the trip that I planned for them and their families, and they would come back in and thank me, and just having that kind of relationship. I definitely miss that. I love YouTube so much, and I love everything else that I'm working on. I'm writing and putting together material that I feel will help many people, and I just want to spread love and positivity in the world. That's something that I'm really passionate about. But I'm looking forward to actually coming face to face with some people, because with YouTube, it's just me sitting in a room, and sometimes I miss having that human interaction for sure. Okay, so next was, where is my favorite place to travel? I can't even answer that because I love to just be anywhere new, just to experience a different place. I always find something that I love about a different place, usually the things that make that place unique. So it's hard to even compare different places in the world. But I'll name a few that I've really, really loved. Laos in Southeast Asia, I just found it to be so beautiful. The natural beauty there, it didn't seem as developed as some of the places, like as touristy, I should say, as some of the other places that I've been. And the people were just so kind and friendly and genuine, and I just absolutely loved it. Also, Italy, of course, as well. I'm Italian, that's my culture, my background, and it's just a beautiful country. So definitely Italy, I don't know, everywhere. The most beautiful blue water that I've ever seen was probably in Turks and Caicos in the Caribbean. I went there for work when I was working in the travel industry, and it was just stunning, absolutely gorgeous. I would love to go back there. And the other question, I guess, was, is there anywhere that I'm dying to go that I haven't been? So many places. I've never been to Brazil. I would love to go to Brazil. I would love to go, I've never really been to anywhere in Central and South America. I'd love to go to Vanuatu and Cook Islands and Samoa. I think that would be really, really cool. Lots of warm places. I guess because I was born and raised in Canada, I really love to see sunny, warm, tropical destinations. So yeah, but lots of places for sure. This next one is like a clothing fashion kind of question. Not sure if someone already asked this, but do you feel like your style changes even after you thought you were content with your current wardrobe? And do you ever get the itch to go shopping, or do you ever get the itch to go shopping, or are you just really content with what you have already? Yeah, I try not to make it so limiting. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm caged in by my own self-imposed rules. So even if I say, you know, I'm going to stick to A-line dresses, which I do always wear, if in the future for some reason there is another dress that I feel looks great on me and I want to buy it and I will wear it a lot and it's comfortable, then I'm not going to ever say, well, no, I made this rule that I only wear A-line dresses, so I can't buy this. I don't think that's the point of it at all. So yeah, if I ever have the itch to express myself in a different way, like recently I was feeling like I want to wear more color, I want to wear some, you know, bright colors and maybe some patterns, then I'll make sure to incorporate that into my wardrobe. I don't think that, you know, the whole point of simplifying your life shouldn't be to limit and restrict yourself in a way that doesn't feel good. So if it ever felt like that, then I would know maybe I wasn't really being true to myself, or I wasn't really listening to what I want to do. So again, if you feel like doing something and it feels right to you and it's going to make you happy, then go for it.